Good afternoon, Carl. How are you?
Good yourself?
I'm going fine, thank you. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. So my first question is about the 2012 draft. You were drafted by the Foreurs with the ninth overall pick, and you later asked for a trade. Why did you do so, and why was Sherbrooke a better place for you than Val d'Or?
Well, my family discussed the issue, and it was a better fit for schooling and just a better fit for me to play in Sherbrooke.
Okay. You seem to have developed a good friendship with Daniel Odette, and since you both come from Blainville, were you guys friends become before coming to Sherbrooke?
Yeah, we were friends. We met in school. We had a good friendship going on there. And when I got traded to Sherbrooke, obviously we were seeing each other every day, and we developed a really good friendship on and off the ice. So yeah,
Yeah, you were at the same school at the Triola, I think.
yeah, Triolet and at Rosemont High School.
Okay. You got your first goal in the league against the PEI Rocket in Sherbrooke. It was back in October. And
Yeah,
how did this make you feel?
scoring a goal, any goal is exciting, and scoring your first goal at home in front of all the fans is a great moment. I'm gonna remember it all my life.
Yeah. And adding to this, it was the first game that the Phoenix got a point. So did this add anything to the moment when you came back to the dressing room?
Oh yeah, it was a special feeling. We were, wasn't too often that me and the other got the lead, and I think we had a lead going into the third after I scored. We ended up losing the shootout, but it was still a big point for us, and it was our first one, so it felt good.
All right. You showed last year that you were a good all-around defenseman. You rank first in points among defensemen for the Phoenix, and you finished with a good plus-minus differential considering how the team finished in the standings. What are the main parts of your game that you want to improve during the off season?
Well, I think like any defenseman, you just want to focus on getting stronger and faster and getting better footwork. And I think just basically hitting the gym as much as you can and getting bigger. It's big points for you.
Okay. And what are your main objectives during the next season? Is it about getting more points, getting better differential, getting more ice time on the power play?
Well, I think next year I want to focus on being more of an all-around defenseman. I want to bring more stability defensively to the team and make the team win as much as possible.
All right. At the beginning of the year, it was hard for the team to pick up points for obvious reason. The team was kind of built with players that didn't really know each other. And was it something that made it more difficult to you to develop since you were only, say, a 16-year-old?
Well, we had really, really good veterans on the team that helped us through a lot. And at the beginning of the year, it was tough, but I think through hard times, you gain more experience. And I think all the 16-year-olds on the team, I think we got a lot of ice time. We were lucky. So I think that really helped our development. And next year, we'll come back with a lot more experience. So I think it was a good thing.
Good. You played for Team Quebec at the World Under 17 Hockey Challenge, and how did you go? How did it go for you and the team? Was it something that made you proud? Was it something that helped you when you come back in Sherbrooke in January?
Well, yeah, for sure. Not many people thought we'd get to where we went. We went to the semifinals, and unfortunately, we lost. But it was the first time in a few years the Quebec made it to the semifinals, and we beat some big teams like Ontario. So it made me really proud. Made me proud of the whole team.
All right. And adding to this, I think it was your defensive pair that had the task to cover Connor McDavid. Is that right?
Yeah, he's a good player, and it was a tough task, and we came out with the win against Ontario. So that felt really good.
All right. Who's been the most influential person in your life? I mean, just concerning hockey. And why was this person so important?
Well, I think it was my dad. Like anybody that plays hockey and gets to a certain level, your parents are behind you all the time, bring you to the rink every day. I think it's important to have that positive person behind you to always motivate you and keep your head up when things are going bad. So I think it's my dad.
All right. What was your top milestone or accomplishment last year with the Phoenix?
Well, I think it was just basically making the team and having a good role and playing for a 16-year-old quite a few minutes. I think I was proud of myself for that. And I think just making the playoffs and causing surprises that we did, that made me proud. So those are some big accomplishments.
All right. Um, last year the team had a special rule for having more 20-year-old players. There was Michael McNamee, Jacob Chouinard, Alexandre Comtois, and lots of other guys. But Alexandre Comtois was the captain, and now he's gone. Um, so who do you see as the next captain for the team?
I mean, we have a lot of great guys in the dressing room, a lot of good experienced players, and I think coming to camp is going to be a big question who's going to be captain. But I think my partner on defense, Don Passy, is a good candidate for that, and I think JC LaFlamme is too. And the other 20-year-olds coming in, you never know. Like I didn't get to know them personally yet, but they all look like great guys. So I think that question's still up in the air.
All right. If you could pick only two moments from your first year in Sherbrooke, I mean the two top moments, one concerning hockey and one that's not about hockey, what would you pick?
Well, I think the one concerning hockey would be just my first playoff series in the queue. You know, something special. Going playing in a full house in Baie-Comeau and coming back to Sherbrooke. Obviously, the series didn't go the way we wanted to, but it was still amazing experience and it was just incredible.
All right.
Right. I think for on the personal level, I think meeting new people and especially the billet life. You know, living with family. I was lucky. I got a great billet and a great time, and can't wait to go back. So.
All right. Every kid dreams about playing in the NHL, and you seem to be in a good position to be drafted next summer. So, is it something that comes to your mind frequently? And if you had the choice, which NHL team would you like to be drafted by?
I mean, it comes to my mind like once in a while, but I'm focusing more on this year. I mean, if I get the chance to get drafted, any team that drafts me, I'd be just thrilled. But well, I guess I'll have to wait and see it for next summer.
Okay. And what was your favorite team in your childhood?
Oh, my favorite team growing up was the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Okay. So, you seem, as I already said, to have a great future in hockey. But if for any reason your hockey career stopped after the junior level, what would you like to do as a job later?
I mean, I'd like to do anything involving hockey, coach or trainer or anything, but if that wouldn't work out, I think I'd like to be a lawyer.
All right. So, what are your expectations for the Phoenix for the next season?
Yeah, I think with the surprises we caused this year and the group of guys we had last year, I think going into next year, we're going to be a group of guys with more experience, probably more confidence. So I think we're going to cause a lot of surprises, and I think hopefully get a good playoff run in and see where that takes us.
All right. Thanks a lot, Carl Neill.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.